All right. Got this, that. All right. There we go. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hopefully, you guys could hear me. And most importantly, actually, the most important is you guys could hear me okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Can't believe it's hump day today. There we go. All right. Let's say hello to everybody and then let's get started. Hopefully, everybody's good today. Hey, Devin. Hey, CJ, JB, Anukumar, John. Good morning. Good morning. Richard, Brian. Good morning, Brian. Hope you're well. Jill, Arnulfo, Lenny, Dave. Good morning, Cam. Good to see you. Good to see you. Vernon. Hey, Vernon. Helen, Ivano from Italy. Robert Vertuvian, James, Mark, Lydia, Wade, Kirk, Don, Robert, Ray, Nathan. Good morning, Nathan. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Pete, Jody, Hopium, Richard. Good morning, Richard. You've been getting those morning catalysts pretty out there, pretty good. Edgar, Dave, Bruce, Bill, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. Gordon, Henry. Good morning, Henry. Thomas. We got. Let's see. We got a lot of people here. That's what we got. We got Gregory, Thomas, Carlos. Good morning, Carlos. Lynx Day. Good to know. Ooh, Lynx Day. Did you know that cats are like 93 or 94% DNA that of lions and tigers? It's amazing, right? When you think about it, right? It's hilarious. Bruce, hello there. Richard, good morning, Richard. What a week, right? What a day yesterday. What a day. Scuba Chris, Hopium Addict is there. Steven, Harry. Hey, Cam. Good morning, Cam. I hope you're well. Gregory, War Dog is in the house. Tom, Cheese Grade Trader, Richard, Kevin, Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Kyung is in the house. We got yes, Peanuts, Kyung, delightful elephant. Oh my! I don't know where you guys get these names from, but I love them. Mike, Genevieve, Bruce, Rebecca, Graham, Timothy, James, Stephen, Sassy Trainers in the house. William, hey William. Sherman, we got Kay, we got Dr. Serena. Yay, my actuary's back. I'm so glad to see you, Dr. Serena. So glad to see you, or hear you, or know you're here. We got Mike, Christian, we got Rich, Harold, Deanna, John, Finn from Minneapolis. Hey, Finn. Bob, good morning, Bob. We got John, we got Stefan, we got Carlos. Just shrink the size of our enjoyment. Love those little ones. Lewis, William, Bob, Jesse. Hey, Jesse, good to see you. Good to see you. Piet de Brock from Netherlands. If somebody from Netherlands can make it here, then you can too. Look at that. Over 200 people watching. Stacy, Spider Monkey, Naples fan. JB, good morning, everybody. Build your own empire. My, oh my. We were very ambitious today. I want to build my own empire. Hey, Ralph, good to see you. JB, Carlos. A lot of stuff going on in LA, I'm reading. A lot of stuff going on in LA. Hey, Peter. I'm assuming it's closer to downtown LA or maybe San Fernando Valley. I don't know where it's happening, but I know there's a lot of stuff going on in LA. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all had a really good session yesterday in the VIP room. I talked about seasonality. I talked a lot about seasonality yesterday. We had a nice session on it. And today, guess what I'm going to do today? I'm going to review everything we covered yesterday step by step. We're going to get into confirmation principles for seasonality. We're going to be looking at all the technical factors I look at, and I'm going to look at all the other factors. I'm going to talk about the anchored VWAPs for seasonality entries. I'm going to talk about 90-day highs and lows. I'm going to be talking about finding other related stocks that are moving. So we're going to cover everything we covered yesterday, and then we're going to move on to the next section. Okay. So did you guys enjoy it yesterday? Most of 5,000 miles away is normal. Yeah, I figured most of it is normal. Hey, Mitch, good to see you. Penny, good to see you. Raj, Moondog, Dr. Al, Duzzy, Art, Stefan, Eduardo, Pat, Matt, Peter, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, now let's talk about that. If you're watching on your phone or if you're getting fuzzy video quality, the best thing to do is go to this gearbox right here. I'm sharing this on the screen and make sure you're not on auto. I can be on auto because I have like lightning fast internet here, but if you're on a portable phone, it'll downgrade you to 360 or 480. You want to be at 1080p. You want to be right here. You want to make sure you're at 1080p. Don't put it on auto, okay? Don't put it on auto. Put it at force it at 1080p, okay? If you force it at 1080p, you'll get a reasonable good quality, okay? Now, second, if you're here, if you are enjoying this session, please go right here and click one time, just one time, the thumbs up button. That'll improve the YouTube search function for what I understand, although I haven't really seen much of it. But if you guys don't mind doing that, I would appreciate it. And also, if you guys have feedback or anything else that I could be doing to improve this session, you can always send me an email to roger@rogerscott.com. Okay. And please don't talk about politics, because I only talk about politics when it intersects with the market. If it doesn't intersect with the market, you're not going to hear it from me because I'm not going to be knowing about it, because I'm not going to care about it, because I'm really fixated on the market. And if it doesn't, that's just how my mind works. If it doesn't get impacted by the market, I really don't care. I know it sounds really bad, but it is what it is. And here's the link for the VIP room today. If you guys want to go into that session and hear the second part today, okay? Sentiments seem to be this. I'll talk about build your own empire. I'll talk about that right now. Don't change a thing. All right, Hopium Addict, I won't. And let me also give you a link to Customer Service Live. A lot of good things happen in Customer Service Live. I'll take a look at what you posted me in a minute. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to look at it after I'm done here, Cam. But let me give you a link to Customer Service Live. Yes, it helps to stay on top of the algos. Exactly. Let me just see something. Cam posted something for me here. Okay, I see what you sent me. I got what you sent me. Okay, perfect. With a two-screen PC, screen is cool, full screen with chat on the other screen. Yeah, Moondog, I have my chat on a totally different screen. That way you don't have to see the chat. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, just a little update. Matt had a car accident yesterday morning, not last night, but yesterday morning. He's fine. You saw him yesterday. He's fine. But he sent me an email that his back is hurting this morning, so he's going to see if he can stop by the doctor. So I think for the first half of the day, or maybe the second half of the day, I may be working at home, simply because I don't like to be in the office by myself without Matt, even though he hardly ever talks. So just giving you, he's fine. He's just going to a doctor as a precautionary measure. His back is hurting. He totaled his car, but he's fine. You saw him yesterday at work. He's absolutely fine. I mean, more or less, he's fine. Could have been could have been messed up, but he's okay. He's all right, Krish. He was in the office all day with me yesterday. This happened yesterday. This happened Monday night. This happened Monday night as he was driving home. Matt Martin, I'll ask him. That's a good question. I'll ask him. Good question, Martin. I'll ask him. Yeah, I'll ask him. Told us that I'm really quiet in the office. Yeah, we hardly ever talk. I do most of the talking for Matt in the office. As I head into the office, I call him usually at 9:15, and I unload everything that I talked to you guys about, and then by the time I get to the office, I'm pretty quiet. He'll be fine. I'll send my best, but I'm just letting you know he'll be fine. It's not a good luck to Matt. Yeah. Oh, mom comes home today. Eagle Beagle. Good, good, good. I'm just turning on my TC 2000 because I want to get ready for the big report that's going to come out. So that's all I'm doing while we're chit chatting here, and I'm just going to put it on the bond market right now. So we kind of get everything updated in real time and get everything ready for it. Good morning, William. You didn't miss much. We're about to get going. Why were we not informed? Was it on the freeway? I don't know. I think it was on the local roads because he came in the next day, Richard, and he seemed like he was fine. So yeah, but he did total his car. Yeah, this happened again Monday night as he was driving home from work. So he was in the office all day yesterday. You guys saw him in the VIP room. He said he was fine. I told him to go see a lawyer and a doctor. And then last night he texted me saying that need to go to the doctor tomorrow. My back is hurting a lot worse this evening. I'm going to call the morning and make an appointment. I'll let you know what time I get in. That's the last I heard from him. So I mean, he's fine. He's not. Nothing's bad, but just FYI. Okay. And again, I want to make sure you guys enjoyed the seasonality session. I only heard from one or two guys. Did you guys enjoy the seasonality session in the VIP room? And do you want me to do the second part today and a full review? If that's the if the answer is yes, please put yeah. Someone hit him. It was a big truck. He slammed into a big truck, totaled his Cadillac. He just got a new car and he literally just totaled it. Yeah. All right. Chicks are doing fine. The chicks are doing fine. All right. So you guys want an update. I just want to make sure you guys want an update and a second part because I don't want to teach you guys something you're not interested in. Okay. Cool. All right. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I just want to make sure. Okay. What's the catalyst for today, guys? I wrote them down right here very, very neatly. Right here. They're all waiting for you. You just need to read out what I have here. To all levels can hide for. Yep, that's right. Exactly. That's why I told him go see a doctor, Eagle Beagle, especially with your back, right? And he has pre-existing back problems. Can you give me the mini from yesterday's VIP? Sorry, Genevieve, I'm not sure what we're talking about exactly. But let's talk about the catalyst. If you need something, just email me, Genevieve. I'll help you out. I'm not backed up with emails. I missed the presentation yesterday. Well, you'll have it today. Don't worry, Dr. Al. Oh, hopefully your dog is okay, Dr. Al. All right, all right. Okay, good, 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 good. Matt may need a couple of hundred new winning trades to cover all the accident costs. That's right, does he? All right, so okay, Bill, Oracle doesn't come out till tonight. Remember, I keep telling you guys every morning, you can't have a catalyst unless the market's ready to show us what it's got as a result of it. How can Oracle be a catalyst when Oracle trade happens after the market closes today? That's going to be a catalyst for tomorrow. The unrest in LA has absolutely nothing to do with the stock market. Folks, I don't get into anything unless it's squarely impacting. Look, if it's not a catalyst, I ain't going to talk about it. If you guys think I'm talking about tariffs and Elon Musk and Donald Trump because I love politics, then you guys are all insane. I hate politics. I'm talking about it because it's squarely a catalyst right now. I don't like to talk about politics. I hate politics. I despise it. So, what's a catalyst? And Oracle will be a catalyst tomorrow, Bill. Tim, excuse me. Was it Tim or Bill? Who was it? Was it Greg or some it was who was it? Oh, it was yeah, it was Bill. Okay. Catalyst. What's the catalyst? Catalyst. China deal is far from done. Okay. I'll give you guys the catalysts, okay? China approval, which hasn't happened. Trump has to approve it today or tomorrow. It hasn't happened yet, and it's not a it's a we're going to agree to something in the future, kind of a deal, kind of like what we have with Britain. It's not a deal. Rare earth, Tesla, auto stocks because of the metals, Mexico and metals in Mexico, steel, auto stocks, and restaurants. Right. Just a framework. It's just a framework. Okay, guys? So, Mexico, steel, auto stocks, Tesla, rare earth, China. And so here's what I got. Look, China approval with a question mark, rare earth, Tesla, right here. So, right here, China, rare earth, Tesla, auto stocks, steel, restaurants. Got it right there. I think you guys could actually see it today. See that? I think you guys can actually see it. Right here. Right here. Okay? And obviously CPI, well, we're going to, I'm literally gearing up my monitor for CPI. I think that's kind of obvious. We've been talking about it. I mean, that's like the biggest report this week. That's like the only thing that matters to me today. I mean, I highlighted this. So remember, I'm trying to get you guys to find out catalysts. Past the sooner he sees specialists, the better. Instead, gene therapy, the better. Don't let it end. I'll let him know that, CJ. Thank you. Don't let it pass. The sooner he sees. I'm going to copy this and tell him this. I'm going to copy this and tell him this right now. There we go. So I just told him what you told me as JL, okay? GME, maybe, probably not, because it's earnings. It's not really based on what they're doing in the future. I thought about that, Stephen, possibly a baby catalyst. All right. Carlos, and if you want to send me an email, update me on Los Angeles, what's going on there, please let me know. I'm dying to know. I just haven't really been focused on it because I haven't really read much about it other than that it's just people are going crazy there. All right. So obviously CPI. We're going to be watching this in real time. So this definitely is a catalyst. And it'll be happening in about 20 minutes. So far, the market's down. Notice the market was going up before they announced anything from China, and now as soon as they announced it, it's moving lower. The truth is we don't know anything yet, and this announcement is just a framework. Now, a framework is good; it's better than nothing, but we need to have something a little more concrete because the Fed can't anticipate based on a preliminary foundation. They need something a little more concrete. So, but the Fed's not really going to do anything till August, September, which I think everybody agrees on at this point. So we have time. We do have time. I haven't watched the news this morning, Carlos. I don't know what's going on this morning. Do we have bond auctions today? I mean, I don't think bond auctions are going to be as material today. And they're 10-year. We have a 10-year at 1:00. That may be a little mover. I don't think this is a catalyst. I think this is more of like a volatility mover today. Okay. This is going to be the big report today. Notice something interesting. The number already presupposes in the consensus that the number is going to be worse. Notice this. A year ago, now. If the number is worse, okay, if the number is worse, that means that the market is probably already anticipating some degree of tariffs in it. From what we read, this was going to be the first CPI when tariffs are starting to move into it. And this is why Trump wants the Fed to lower rates, because he understands that it's going to put pressure on our CPI, and then it's going to cause the Fed to prolong the inevitable. So it'll be very interesting to see how the bond market reacts on it. Okay. Oh, he's going to the doctor this morning. We'll call him. Do you guys want me to call him live? Let me call him live, okay? Let's call him live. Nothing like a live call with Matt, right? Here. Let's call him. Yeah, that's right. Matt's accident in China and CPI, Bob. That's it. Let's just give him a quick call. Nope, not answering. And he's not answering his, maybe he's on his way. He's not answering his teams.
Please leave your message for 90432233615.
Hey, Matt, it's me. I'm live in the VIP room with all of your fans, and everybody's wishing you a speedy recovery. Would you call me, let me know, or respond to me on Teams and let me know when your appointment is so I know what my schedule is for the day? Thanks, bye. I'll call you at 9:15. All right, well, that's that. So the CPI report is going to be the big number today. US dollar. What's the US dollar? How's the US dollar responding after this thing from China? Not very well at all. All right. Not very well at all. Yeah, he's going to go see a doctor today. He's making an appointment. That's maybe he's already on his way. And we have a descending triangle here, but notice we're remaining below the 8-day EMA or near the 8-day EMA. This is not a great sign, okay? The bond market, we're going to be watching the bond market really closely today. So far, as you can see, the bond market is in this consolidation pattern. We need a clean breakout from the bond market so we can start gaining some directional bias from the rest of the markets. If the bond market stays this way, we're not going to get anywhere. Okay. We're not going to get anywhere. All right. Gold. Gold, I still like gold. Gold is in a wait and see mode, probably because of everything else, because of bonds and because of the US dollar, because we have this uncertainty with China. Look at the US dollar. No movement there. The rest of the market can't move. Very, very hard. So we need to break away from this. We need to pick a direction. We need to either start moving higher or lower. And that means the bond market and the bond market and US dollar have to start making a move. Otherwise, we're not going to get any elasticity. And we need elasticity in order to get directional bias. Okay? Very, 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 very important. Crude oil. I mentioned to you that I think we're going to get stuck here. We need to get above the 200-day moving average to be bullish. I'm still very skeptical that we're going to get above. I think we're going to get stuck here and start cooling off. Either way, we're starting to deviate from the 8-day a little bit, although we started coming back here and touching it. We're probably going to stick in this area for quite a while. We have a lot of stuff here. So I'm not really seeing any clarity on the energy market right now, but I would be cautious with shorts right now. I would only be looking at shorts like Musa and stocks that are really, really selling off. If bonds sell off, right? Bonds go down. That means interest rate yield goes up. If interest rate yield goes up, that's bad for the stock market. Okay. But right now, we're in a situation where negative news could be good news, and meaning the Fed's not going to take any action. So I would wait to see a reaction from the bond I would want to see the reaction of the stock market from the bond market. But we do have it all here. We'll as soon as we get something, we'll get it right here. I'm looking at the bonds right here. I got you guys covered in real time. Also, don't forget, I am doing something today. I'm going to do part WA in the VIP room. We're going to do part WA, part 2 of seasonality and how seasonality, it's the last thing you need, guys. It's the last thing you guys need, Carlos. Look, Los Angeles will always be my home. That's my home, and it's the worst thing ever. But I don't want to talk about it because it just doesn't have any impact on the markets right now. It could have a potential impact on the market, but not right now. But it's awful. It's god awful. FXI, still moving higher. China is loving this news. Whatever this news is doing, China is absolutely loving it. US, not so much. Bitcoin is still above our buy level. I like this. As long as Bitcoin stays above the 8-day EMA, I'm all in for Bitcoin. Now, somebody mentioned GameStop. GameStop is just churning their business model into a crypto business model. They had bad earnings. I don't think that's going to impact crypto directly because it's not really 100%, but there could be some turbulence as a result. I would be cautious right now. Yeah. 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 All my relatives, all my friends, they all live in LA. It's awful. I mean, it's the worst thing ever. Okay. So we've talked about this. Pretty much everybody's in wait and see mode right now. Another 5 minutes of wait and see mode. All the commodities. Now, you might have asked you may be asking yourself, Roger, why do you start with US dollar, bond market, China? Why don't you get into the S&P 500 and then talk about all this other stuff? I mean, we're not trading gold, crude oil, bonds, US dollar, because if you don't know what this is doing, then you will not be able to measure the movement of the US stock market effectively. Because I've got news for you. This US dollar determines what the stock market does. The U, the US dollar determines what the bond market does. So these markets give a lot of context, a lot of context, a lot of context to um, to the stock market. By the way, just FYI, California is the third biggest contributor to the federal economy. Okay. I think New York is number one. I think Texas is number two. And I think California is number three. Just FYI. So it could impact. I mean, it could. Trump has to be very careful threatening California because they don't have to, if he threatens them, they don't have to turn over federal money to him. And that's a lot of federal money there. But anyways, that's not germane to the stock market right now. Let's talk about all the major catalysts. Let's bring everything together as we start talking about the stock market right before a major report comes out. And here's the bond market right now. It's just consolidating. It's kind of waiting and seeing. What I really don't like is the fact that they're already bringing into their consensus that the number is going to be worse than a year ago. If the number's better than a year ago, it would be really good for the bond market. But I don't know. Remember, this is already what's baked in. So now if this number is 3 or if this number is 2.6, ouch, it's not going to be very pretty. And it's going to tell the Fed has no business lowering rates. Okay. It'll just be, we hate to say we told you so, but we told you so. So let's see how the stock market reacts. Okay. No, I find it be great analysis. Good, JB. I'm glad to hear that. I'm just explaining to people why we pay attention to this before the stock market, because this is what drives the stock market. And it helps us to read this. It helps us to know what the catalysts are, because as you guys know, I'm big on catalysts, and I hope I hope you guys have figured out the value of identifying catalysts before the opening, because it helps you understand what all the players during what's driving the bus during the day, right? Okay. Again, let me give you some links. VIP room, seasonality, part WA. Don't miss out. It'll be fantastic. I'd hate for you guys to miss out. And let me give you a link to Customer Service Live. Cam and Gustavo and Jax always have something special. All right. Oh, there he is. Matt just responded to me. Let's see what he says. Finally got off the phone with the doctor. They don't make it easy. I'm going in at 10:30. Okay. All right. One second. All right. I may be working from home. All right. So he's going at 10:30. So I'll be working from home in the morning session. And let me let my wife know. 1 second. All right. Sorry, guys. We do everything live here. Yes, and today we'll have the last one. I will, Bob. I will let him know. He says, okay. All right. Perfect. Sorry about that. Now let's take a look at the reports. Ooh, bond market's going up. Bond market's going up. What did you say? 2.4. Let's go to core. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good. This is better than expected. These are good numbers, man. These are solid numbers. Really good numbers for the market. This is good. Really good. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like this. I like what I'm seeing here. Look at the daily. The daily's coming through. The bond market is strong. Bond market is going up. This is good. This is a really good report. See, they were expecting 2.9. They got 2.8. They were expecting 2.5. They got 2.4, which is better. This is a solid report. Yeah. Yeah, solid report. Give the US dollar some time. But this is not bad for the market at all. This is not bad for the market at all. Okay? All right, let's continue. This is nice. This is a good number. Okay, let's break everything down now. All right, US and China agreed on a framework to ease tensions, but investors were left disappointed by lack of details. We need details. Representative from the country said the framework would effectively reinstate a pact they reached in Switzerland, a deal in which both sides reduced tariffs and which was partly based on Beijing's pledge to speed up critical mineral export license. Little details from the talks were disclosed by negotiators. They said they absolutely expect the issue concerning shipments of rare earth minerals and magnets will be resolved. So hoping, yeah, this is a great number for the market. This is a very nice number. Wall Street Journal, this is what I was reading to you guys, that Trump has to approve the agreement. He hasn't approved it yet. So Trump will approve the agreement as early as Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't heard. Did you guys hear about him approving anything? I don't think he's approved anything yet, right? So we haven't approved it, but I'm assuming he's going to approve it, right? And this is a good report, I'm telling you. This is a great report. Very good report. Really good report. Good, 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 good. Very good for the market. Very good for the market. Chip stocks advanced yesterday. I told you they were in focus. Intel climbed. KLAC climbed. They're still in focus right now. Tesla rose 5%. I should have done that straddle. I knew I should have done that straddle. Oh, by the way, I want to ask you guys a question, a good question. Hold on a second. I want to ask you an interesting question. Did anybody in the pit yesterday take this trade? Bonus trade, Tesla, go long 320 call, sell the 322 call for less than $1.25, expiring in 3 days. This is a bonus trade. Did anybody take it? Because Tesla's at 335 right now, and your option has doubled and you made 100% profit on it. Did anybody take this trade yesterday? Yes, no, maybe. Only 1,482 of you got it. Would you guys let me know how you did when you get out of it this morning for 100% profit? Please, please do. People are always asking me about what happens in the pit. Good, good. Now, let me ask you another question. Did you make money on Okta yesterday in the pit? Yes, you did. Did you make money on Google yesterday in the pit? Yes, you did. And what happened if you didn't get out of Google yesterday? Then you made even more money this morning. All right. Send me an email. Let me know how you do this morning because you've doubled your money on that Tesla trade. People always ask me what happens in the VIP room. The bonus trade was a winner, and the two issue trades were winners yesterday. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. All right. Nobody send me an email. Not one person send me an email. How dare you? All right. Bearish side, SJM plunged over 15%. That's a lot of yeses, and nobody send me an email. Come on, guys. Don't I deserve an email when you make a 100% return overnight on a $1.25 trade? You. All right. Federal appeals court approved Trump administration's request to keep tariffs effect. It's good that nothing changed. That's good. Reported U.S. and Mexico are nearing their agreement to eliminate the 50% tariffs on steel imports. Steel's definitely in play today. We already know the consumer report came out really, really good. And bond market's ripping. Stock market's ripping. Uh, SMH is ripping. Everything is ripping this morning. Everything is ripping. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, maybe you could send me some love letters. How about Wesley? How about Google? What about Google? All right. Survey conducted by 22 said that they expected risk on today. I thought the report today was going to be risk on too. This is a very pleasant surprise. We have a 99.9% chance the Fed is not going to do anything, especially after this report. Tomorrow, when I ask you what the catalyst is, I hope you tell me that it's going to be Oracle. Not today, tomorrow. Yeah, RJ, the report was fantastic. The report was fantastic. Europe is up only 13%. Everybody's waiting for this report. Auto stocks. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with auto stocks, aluminum stocks today, metal stocks. China closed higher today, hitting the highest level since, China's doing well. They're happy about the meeting, material, industrial stocks. We may have a nice, strong day today in the session, I'll be honest with you. I like what I'm seeing here. The Dow Jones is up not a lot, but the SPY is up actually not a lot. You would expect more, only 0.39. QQQ's up 0.50. SMH is up a full basis point. So you're definitely seeing a favoritism towards technology. Carlos says, I would need to make an auto email if I send you an email every time I made money. I love that, Carlos. Thank you. You guys do send me the best testimonials. I love it. Yes, made moolah on Google. AlphaZone Pro, 70%. I like that. I like that. All right. Let me just copy a couple of these. Good money on Google. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Remember, folks, I have a class today inside the VIP room where we're going to be talking about reviewing seasonality and all the technical analysis we use to confirm seasonality, okay? Which is really, really important. That's happening at noon. So you'll review. If you missed it yesterday, we're going to review, and then we're going to go to the next step. I always think reviews are very important. People need a review. They need context. All right. Well, if you guys made money on Tesla, Google, Okta, send me an email. Say hello. Japan closed higher, rising for the fourth straight session. Sentiment was boosted by U.S. and China agreed on a framework. Remember, Trump still needs to approve it according to this. That says right here. Right here, Wall Street Journal says he anticipates Trump will approve it as early as Wednesday or Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Hopefully he approves it. Forex Factory shows CPI numbers red, which is not supposed to be good. Well, here's what we got. I just went by what people were telling me. Look, 2.8, which is really good. That's the estimate, better than their consensus. And look, 2.3, but they were expecting 2.5, and they got 2.4. The number was as good as a year ago, even with the tariffs. So this is not bad. I'm telling you, RJ, I don't want to argue, but this is not a bad number. The market doesn't think it's a bad number. I don't think it's a bad number. The number's better than what we were anticipating. Look, you got to understand the market prices in whatever's baked in. Although the number was not great, it's better than what was expected. 2.5, we got 2.4. We were expecting 2.9, we got 2.8. It's a better number, and it says we're not doing worse than a year ago. I'm just going to take it as it comes. Okay? Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Europe is flat. China, everybody's waiting for what already happened. Japan agreement. Everybody is waiting for this agreement. Tesla. Anytime a mega cap is up over 1%, it becomes a catalyst. And not only that, we're 15 points in the money on our spread right now. Tesla up over 2%. They're becoming friends again. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like they're mending their beef. I'm going to tell you one thing. The drama between these two is not over, and it's not going to be over for a long time. Egos are a little too big, a lot of egos. Steel stocks. We talked about steel stocks, Mexico. We talked about that being a catalyst, major catalyst. Very nice, Carlos. Thank you. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Look at that, Carlos. I love it. Love it. Love it. Let me just put this here. We're doing good on time today. Plus, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to rush. There's no need to me to rush today. I can take all the time I want, actually. I just realized that. I hate rushing with you guys. I like to take my time. Okay, Dave and Buster's. This is a retailer. This is a retailer. This is a store. This will impact other retailers like restaurants, things like that. This will impact restaurants. It will. It will. I know it's small, but I'm telling you, they feed off of each other. This will this will impact restaurants. That's why I wrote restaurants right here specifically. I didn't want to write consumer staples. I wrote restaurants right there because it will impact restaurants. Yeah, I think they just called a timeout. Carlos says AZP is wonderful too. It is, and we'll have some AZP stuff going on next couple of weeks. Right. We have them in LA, and we actually have them here. The funny thing is, I've never been to a Dave and Buster's that's we have one in Santa Monica. We had one. I don't know if we still have one. We had one in the pier, in the Santa Monica Pier, and we had one in Woodland Hills, and they were always packed. People were always having fun there. Great place to hang out as a kid. They had a pool tables there. You guys, if you guys lived in Los Angeles, remember the one in the pier in Santa Monica, the underground one? It was fantastic. It was a big one too. This is decades ago. Okay, let's talk about the stock market. Okay, so everything is looking pretty good. Let me look at Bitcoins, how Bitcoin is doing right now. It's not really moving on this news. Bond market is moving. Gold is moving. Bonds are moving higher. That's very important. SPY still moving higher. Tesla is still at 335, up 10 points on the day. SMH is looking good. Sorry, I'm just going through this in real time. So this is good. Good. Good day for the good guys. US dollar, not really doing much. Need more certainty. The US dollar does not. AZP is AZP is Alpha Zone Pro. No, I think the market's going to move on today's data, but I'm going to give it the first half hour. I'll go through everything today, guys. I'll go through all the movement. I'm not in a rush. I don't have to. I'm not like in a big rush here. Let's now talk about stocks. Now, this is real time. I like what I'm seeing here. The problem is, I believe we might have already made the high on the day. We need to go and touch the 8-day EMA before going much higher. We need to consolidate. The way it looks to me, we might have already made the high on the day. We might have already made the high on the day at 607. This looks like a full day. I would be looking for a potential breakout above 606.39. I would write this down, 606.39, although I'm not anticipating it. We need to come back to the 8-day EMA. We need to come back right here. We're not going to go much higher. We're starting to deviate from the 8-day EMA. We need to get back to or touch the 8-day EMA. We need to have a day like this. So we may just come down to the VWAP today, putts around. This may be a full day already right here because it certainly looks like one. Okay. Look, we went all the way to 607. We went to 601. We may have already a full session. We may already have made the high and the low on the day. All I'm telling you is watch the 8-day EMA. Matter of fact, I'm going to set an alert right now. The price is crossing down. All right. So just FYI, 8-day EMA. I'm going to be aggressively buying stocks when we go to the 8-day EMA and then start coming back up. I'm still okay here. Things are in play right here, but I would be very, very cautious because we're getting a little too deviated from the 8-day. 606 versus 598. We're getting a little deviated here. Thank you, Dr. Serena. I really appreciate everything you do, and I hope your procedure, whichever it is, goes well, okay? We got you covered while you're not here. Okay, let's look at QQQ. I would be very cautious. The level you want to watch today for on the SPY is right around 606.40. On the QQQ, the level you want to watch right now on the upside is 537.58. This looks like it already made the high and low of the day. SMH, the level you want to watch on SMH is 265. Does anybody remember 265? SMH 265? What did I say happens at 265 on SMH? Let me take you to a galaxy far, far away from here. So I want to show you guys something. Do you see this line here? Can somebody tell me here how far back this line goes and when we drew it? No, I'm never going to let you forget. We drew this line right here almost a year ago, right here, right there, right there, right here. And you see how we're at that area right now? Do you guys remember when I told you a year ago not to buy SMH? And we're still here. Now, why is this becoming very, very important right now? Because look what happens when we reached 265. No, it was about 10 months ago, Naples fan. So we need to break to. So let me show you what needs to happen. Let me update this for you. I'm going to write this for you on Telegram. Okay, I just posted it for you in the Telegram channel. Do you guys understand? By the way, do you see this as a high volume bar that happened 10 months ago? It's still in play. Oh yeah, it's still in play. So I drew this for you 10 months ago. My story hasn't changed one time in 10 months. Do you guys understand what needs to happen here? Resistance needs to become support. This needs to break out, test this area, and break out again. Capiche? Do you guys understand? Look at what happened today when we went to 265. Roger, your high volume lines don't work. Your method of analysis just doesn't work. I got a better idea. Well, you show me a better method that just showed you a resistance level that has stayed steady for the last 10 months and has just hit that level and backed away faster than you could say, who's your daddy? Do you guys see why you come here every day? Has anybody else told you about this? No. Look at what happened when we went to 265 today. Cam, how do you get a load of this, Cam? So I gave you a 10-month update. Do you see why I'm really cautious about the market right now? We need to really get above this area. When I say really get above this area, I mean this. This would say getting above this area. This doesn't mean shit. This is equivalent to this. See how we broke out? Now we're breaking out. This now becomes support. Now this has to become support. We need to back test this. Isn't it great where you can go 10 months into the future and the guy that's showing you his analysis still hasn't changed the song and dance? Folks, that's consistency. You go to these trading gurus and every other day they tell you, today you do this, today you do that, today we're looking at this, today we're looking at that. Notice how methodical I've been about this for the last 10 months. When I tell you, you're going to see the same thing here every day. You're going to come and see here the same thing every single day. All right, so now let me ask you an interesting question. Here's the $10 trillion question. If we can't break above 265 with gusto, how far do you think NASDAQ will go up? If we can't break above SMH right here, if we can't break above this level right here, how much, considering that QQQ, SMH is 40% of QQQ. Thank you, Jayhawk. If I'm helping you guys, send me an email. Give me some feedback. Give me some, I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for feedback. Send me an email. Send me an email. So do you guys see the problem here? Do you see why I'm putting major resistance areas here? If we can't pass this level, we're not going to go very far. We need to break this level on SMH, folks. That level on QQQ is 537.58. That level on SPY now is 606. And again, are you going to be watching SMH and 265 today? I know you will. I don't even have to tell you. Roger, well, that means you go back all the way 10 months to see if something is working? Always look to the left before you cross your street. How valuable are these high volume bars? One right here. One right here. One right there. Look at that. Right at 265 a share. Right in that area. Okay. Oh, let's look at the bond market again. Now, bond market is still holding up really good. Look at this. No pullback at all. But the stock market, nope. We already lost half. The key level today on the QQQ is going to be 537.58, 606.22 on the SPY, 265 on SMH. Richard, just buy yourself a new computer. I did. The SPY is right here, 606.22 right there. We need to get above this today. We need to get above this level, the pre-market high. Right here, 606.38. Okay. How about sectors? Are sectors ready to rock and roll? Let's see if our sectors are ready to go. You only have 100 stocks making 90-day high, and you only have 13 stocks making 90-day lows. You don't have elasticity yet. What about 50-day highs? 117, I mean, you got, as long as it continues, you got something, but not very broad. Now, what about sectors together? Let's take a look. Look where QQQ is. Consumer discretionary. You don't have everything combined. You have some of it. You got Bitcoin now here. You got Russell. You got healthcare coming in here. Retail. Yesterday, retail was over here. Look, retail was here. Now retail is down here. Looks to me like we're starting to get a cool off on technology. It was more of a buy the rumors, sell the fact, and defensive stocks are starting to come up again. Healthcare's here. Energy's coming up. Basic materials. That's not a great sign for the bulls. That's not a great sign for SMH. And most of the news is already out. And look at how well the SPY respected this area today. I would be very, very cautious today. I would be very, very cautious today. Yeah, gaming PC is really good. Okay? Be careful here. Be careful. Be careful, folks. Be careful. Be careful. Is this helping you navigate the market? Is this giving you a better control of the market after we open? Let me know. Let me know if this is helpful to you, because this is really helpful to me. All right, let me show you stocks that I'm looking at this morning. Bro, downside, downside, bro. CLX. Okay. K. I would watch this. Something's up with this stock. I would just forget about this stock K. NSP. PPC. Thank you, Eagle Beagle. Yeah, Richard, before you buy it, send me a screenshot. Send me the specs, and I'll have my guy look at it and tell you if it's kosher or not. Okay. What you need is a one that has a good video card and good RAM. Okay. The video card should be like a $300 or $400 video card and a lot of RAM. Those are the two things. And a reasonable amount of RAM of processor. You don't need the strongest processor. You need a good video card and a lot of RAM. Here's two potential A lines to the downside. This has to break below 378 ELV, and this one CRM. And I'm really cautious about CRM. I'm not liking what I'm seeing in the market right now. CRM has to break to this level right here, 263. But these are two stocks on my watch list for a possible A lines to the downside. Okay. And if you guys want to review this meeting, here's a link for it. You can rewatch this in real time. Later, I'm going to. Good, Kevin. Yeah, NVIDIA RTX card is that's what I have, the RTX card. Yeah, 64 RAM, NVIDIA RTX card. You're good to go. Okay, let me give you the upside stocks, okay? And by the way, a lot of these stocks are so here's what I want to explain to you what I'm seeing on the upside, and this is really important right now. Please write this down. What I'm seeing is a few stocks really moving well, but not broad market really moving well. In other words, notice we only have barely over 100 stocks here, 44 making 52-week highs. We're not really seeing a broad market rally. We are seeing some stocks rallying, but very few. The problem with that is it leaves us very vulnerable. Look at 50-day highs, 117 stocks. 52-week highs, 44 stocks. 20-week highs, 42 stocks. That means the upside is extremely vulnerable right now. Okay. And by the way, guys, if you're looking for a gaming computer, Richard, listen carefully to what I'm about to say. Stay away from laptops. Only buy a laptop if you absolutely need one. Desktops are much cheaper for what you get. You get a lot better quality parts in a desktop. If you can avoid it, don't buy a gaming laptop. Buy a desktop. If you have to have a laptop, I understand. But unless you absolutely need to have a laptop, buy a desktop. You will thank me 100 times. Okay? Just FYI. You will thank me 100 times. A desktop is 10 times better than a laptop. You will spend half the price. And just buy a good laptop. Don't buy a gaming laptop. Just buy a good laptop, but buy a gaming desktop. All right. Laptops are just only buy a laptop if you desperately need one. Desperately need one. Okay. Okay. So we have a fairly vulnerable market right now. We have a fairly vulnerable market. By the way, look at SMH. Does it look to you like it's dying to go back up here? Not really. This is not it. Let's look at the bond market. Bond market is starting to circle a little bit. Dow Jones, we need to get above 43,200. I think we need to kiss that 8-day EMA, guys. I mean, we really need to kiss this 8-day EMA before going higher. SPY's not looking great here. I'm so glad we had a chance to do this in the morning. So let me continue. Let me show you my upside stocks. APTV, IBM. Yeah, laptop is only for travel. Yeah. Michael, Falcon, Easy and Falcon. Okay, so what Michael just mentioned, Falcon and Easy computers, those are specifically trading computers. You're going to pay about 20 to 25% premium. You don't need to do that anymore. You just need a gaming computer, not a trading computer. There is no difference between a trading computer and a gaming computer if you pick the right parts. My suggestion is go to Falcon and Easy and look at the components that they use and get the same components in your desktop. But if you buy a computer from them, you're going to pay 20, 25% more. And 5 years ago, it was a good idea. Now it's just not necessary. Again, I'm just trying to be as honest with you guys as possible. Okay? Just trying to be as honest with you as possible. Fast. IBM, Fast, APTV. This stock has been moving fast. But not a lot of stocks are moving fast. Visa. Don't leave home without it. I like Visa. TD. Toronto Dominion Bank. Should have done this for a swing trade. I don't know why I didn't. Still not too late. VRNA. Beautiful stock. LH. Amazon with this positive news. from China. This should be very good for Amazon. LRCX chip stock, which we're not going to do anything on until we're above that key level, which we're getting too close to now. Very nice stock. All right. Gaming computers, Richard. Gaming computers. Yes, good support, Michael. They have the best support. But like the guys at work, they got me see, Hopium paid $4,100 for a Falcon. I could probably get that same computer for about $3,200 if it's not made by Falcon. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Look, there's nothing wrong with buying good equipment. All right, so today at high noon Eastern time, I am going to be talking about seasonality part WA. Okay, part 2. If you missed yesterday's session, I highly recommend you watch it, and I asked them to put it in the members area. Bob says my Falcon cost me $5,000 for my desktop. Yeah, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. RTX 4406 is perfect. Oh, that's good, Scampy. You got it. Yeah. That's good. Very good. Yes. Very good. GeForce RTX is what you want. Richard, you want this card right here. The GeForce RTX card. That's what you want. You want that card. It's worth the money. Folks, now let me give you a summary of where I'm at today. I want to see what the first half hour brings. I want to see if the market can take out these highs or if the market comes back. If you look at mega caps are not really rocking and rolling. That level on mega caps is right here. Be careful. Look how far away we're from the 8-day EMA. We need to here, let me put this in the Telegram channel for you. Let me put this in Telegram for you. Okay, I just posted it for you in the Telegram channel, okay? Make sure, Richard, you get the GeForce RTX card. That's really key. Richard, really, it's worth, and it's expensive, but it's worth it. Okay. I just posted this for you guys right here in the main Telegram channel, okay? All right. I'm going to get out of here right now. Let me give you a link one more time to Customer Service Live, the best show in the world, aside from VIP Room. I'm just messing around with you guys. It's Monday. It's Wednesday. I mean, hump day. All right. There it is. There's the link for that. I will be in the VIP room today talking about seasonality, 90-day breakouts, combining VWAPs, moving averages, ADXs, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Ryzen 9 out of may run too hot. Maybe make sure cooling. Make sure you got a cooling fan. So anyway, you guys have enough information. If you need anything else, let me know. The game plan is to watch the open and to see whether we get close to breaking above the 265 on SMH and whether mags are going to be coming back to this level. Also, my suggestion is to take profit on Tesla this morning and to send Uncle Roger a nice email at roger@rogerscott.com and say thank you. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. I love you all. And I'll see you guys. I'll probably be working from home today, at least the first half of the day. I'll be updating you throughout the whole day, and hopefully we'll find some more trades. Please be patient. Please be patient. We got to know where we are this morning. Yesterday, I gave you 3 trades in the pit, including a bonus trade. So be patient. Be patient. Also, we've put a lot of defensive stocks in our other swing trading programs, like waste management and all those stocks. As soon as we start coming back on the mega caps, As soon as we start coming back from the mega caps, those should start moving higher. Money will start shifting from speculative back into defensive. All right. Send me an email. Let me know how you did on that trade. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Great session today. Fantastic session today. I'll see you later. Bye. I've never really had a need to have more than 32 megabytes of RAM in a computer. Just FYI. Bye, everybody. Be careful today. It's a hump day. We may